David, thank you so much for talking to us. Tell us, how highly does this rank in your West Ham managerial career?
Oh, this will be as high as we've had. But we've had other highs, and strangely enough, other highs sometimes we're avoiding relegation. They were incredible highs. But thankfully we've moved on a little bit from that, and this is a great achievement for all the players, especially beating a serial winner of this competition in Seville tonight. So I think that made it a little bit more special.
David, it's Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Unbelievable, fantastic. I just spoke to Dec, and he really wants that day off tomorrow that you haven't given him.
They go again.
They just keep going, and we have to keep grinding them out. But you can see the resilience and the toughness in them, and they're great lads, and we keep them going. And I've got to say they've been incredible. We know we're a little bit undercooked as far as squad goes, and a bit short of players. But the ones who play don't let you down. They keep producing performances.
Hi, David. I felt that in the first half, obviously, was a hard slog. But in the second half, what did you say to the players? How did you galvanise the team?
Well, I felt that I thought that for maybe the first 20 minutes we were the better side without really creating any chances. We didn't get a couple of chances to cross it better in the box, and we didn't really make many opportunities. I think Mick had one chance in the first half, and we didn't really, and they became stronger before half time. I think the message was really that we always knew that we just had to keep hanging in. We got the goal from Tomáš Souček, who, as you well know, is maybe not as many goals this season, but that was certainly more like it tonight. And it was probably the first good cross, or first decent ball we put in the box, Carlton. So prior to that, our quality getting in and around the box wasn't good. I think in the second half, I knew that we'd have to keep playing, and I thought our intensity was great till about 70 minutes, and then we sort of just dropped off a little bit. But I thought once we get into extra time, I thought we picked up again and kept at it. So great credit to the players. I thought this was the way the game was going to go. I sort of told the players I thought that we've got a good chance of winning the game by goal. It's going to go to extra time, and I wasn't sure whether we'd win it in extra time or whether we'd have to go to penalties, but thankfully we got the winning goal.
David, Yarmolenko scoring the winning goal. I mean, that must have been a tough one with his situation, how to manage him. But like Hollywood script writers, they wouldn't believe you. It's an incredible story.
It really is, and sometimes as we've said before, football's got a strange way. Sometimes even as a manager, as a player, we've all been there where you're losing and you think there's no chance you're ever going to get a result, and football at times changes that for you. So I hope in a little bit of way it maybe changes a little bit of what's in Yama's head, maybe what's happening in life. But overall, if he's getting mentioned, then hopefully it's getting mentioned worldwide, and everybody out there's realising the damage what Russia are doing to Ukraine.
It was an incredible moment to see him on the score sheet again at the London Stadium tonight, David, after scoring in the Premier League at the weekend as well. I know you're incredibly proud of him, but how proud are you of the entire squad for what they've achieved?
Well, if you give me the trophy tonight, I'd have said, well, that's great. We've not got the trophy yet, and we have to act as if we've got more really tough games to come. But I think when you're a team, you're trying to grow and you're trying to get better, nights like this really help you build. You gain a lot more belief. But I thought the energy, the way the players went about the job tonight was second to none. It really was. I thought in the end that Seville, who probably are the favourites for the tournament, serial winners of this competition, for us to beat them over two legs is an incredible result.
David, I remember talking to you about 18 months ago, and you was asking me about the history of the club and what you wanted to bring, and you said the word resilience. The club needs resilience because there's always been good players and great players that have come through West Ham, but so often in crucial moments, for whatever reason, it's not happened. I mean, this team, that one word is what I would describe them, resilient. And I think, how have you, was that part of your plan? You wanted to bring that to the club, and then how have you done it?
Well, I think at the start, Joe, when we were trying to avoid relegation, I was trying to get players who were committed, good characters, hungry to try and help the club avoid relegation, but hungry to try and improve as well. And you'll know the players I'm talking about. The Czech boys have been fantastic for us over the last 2 years. You see the improvement. Mickey Antonio being a centre forward over the last couple of years. The outstanding Declan Rice, how he's come on. But not only that, the other players around the team, people like Aaron Cresswell have improved. Craig Dawson does a brilliant job for the team. Ben Johnson's improving all the time at the moment. So it's a good sign, but we know we need to keep building on it because football can also knock you down very quickly. So we have to keep going and hopefully try and get more nights like this.
Yes, Dave. Now, obviously, we look to the Spurs game. Is it just like straight to business? You're going to allow the players to obviously unwind a little bit, or not?
Nah, there's no unwinding here, Carlton. We're right at it all the time. That's the way we work, and they'll get their time off next week when the players have a bit of time. So the players have earned it. They deserve it. They played a lot of minutes tonight, but I actually think the minutes make you stronger. So let's hope that's the case.